What's up, guys? So today I wanted to talk about comping in Ableton, which is now a new feature in Live 11. I've been fortunate enough to have been handed a beta copy of Live 11 to try out for you guys, so I can tell you a little bit more about it, see if maybe it's interesting to you. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so right now we're in Live 11, and what we're going to look at today is proper vocal comping, but in the context of creating sound design. So what do I mean exactly? Well, a little bit of background if you're not familiar yet. So back in the day, people used digital audio workstations to record bands and live instruments, and a big, highly sought out feature was proper vocal comping. Pro Tools and I believe maybe Logic has proper vocal comping, which is basically when you have an audio track set up and somebody playing or singing, and what happens is every time the loop starts over, so it hits the end of the loop, it goes back to the beginning of the loop and creates a new track, and that new track creates a new layer where you can record a new layer of audio. And then later what you can do is audition sections of the audio and select which parts you want to be in the comp, and it sends all those little parts to the composition. So that's really useful if you have a singer who might be getting warmed up and you just want them to sing and sing and sing until they get comfortable, and then they get that perfect take here, but maybe they didn't do it so well in the beginning, so you comp those together. Now the same concepts can be applied to sound design. So right here I have a sort of neuro hop track, and it's very bare bones, but I'm gonna play it for you just so you have an idea of what it sounds like. I did some sound design and created some macros, which I'll go into, but here's what it sounds like on its own. Nice and simple, swingy. But anyway, we're gonna switch over to my view of the push, and the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to control these macros and live record and do a couple of comps for this sound design, and hopefully we can get something that sounds groovy over these drums. So without further ado, let's get into that. Alright, I'm gonna do my best now to sync up the audio and video from my phone and Streamlabs, so let's go. Hit record and watch as the recording hits the end of the loop, a new lane here is going to be created, and that's where we're going to grab all of our sound design from later. right, that was a pretty fun and brisk sound design sesh. And now we're moving on to the comping part of the video. So, as you can see, we have lots of different channels to audition. I was sending this into the audio channel so I could resample audio rather than resample like MIDI and automation and stuff like that, because I think you can do comping for MIDI and stuff, but I haven't really explored that. This is sort of a classic method of sound design and sample creation. It's just a fast way to generate ideas, and now it's made even more efficient because now everything's lined up to the grid, so I could just go through and be like, kind of like that. So you'd highlight it, hit enter, and now you see that it's appeared up here. So so you can see now that it's highlighted. That's the one that we're using. All right, so I don't know why these ones are highlighted exactly. I think that it chose to use these for some reason, but we can change that if we were to just do this. So see, it shows you horizontally which one you're selecting by highlighting it. So by highlighting, I mean selecting its color. So these are all like a peachy color, and they align with the section of the clip that we are using. So let's audition a few more. Like that, that's crunchy. All right, let's see what our composition sounds like. Try some OTT. So if we want even still, we can edit even more. I feel bad for the ones that aren't being used, so I'm just gonna randomly select sections. So of course you can crossfade as well to get more precise results. So this is just a really easy way to checkerboard your sound design, honestly. Yeah, maybe I don't like that so much, so I'll do this. Or that. And you can still come in here and do some edits and stuff. compare that to our original. So we'll put this away for a sec. Oh yeah, we got all this sound design stuff going on. And then if you wanted, you could even create even more takes from here. So it's pretty much endless what you can do. So I'm gonna send this back to the resample and hit record. Oh, except maybe we don't always want to do that because it'll erase this. So we could always create another take lane and do more, but as always, I encourage you guys to explore this. I'm really stoked about this feature, and as you can tell, probably I haven't explored it to its fullest potential yet, but as you can also see, it has so much potential that it's worth taking a look at. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I'm gonna call it right here. If you guys are interested in more Live 11 stuff or neuro-based tutorials or anything like that, feel free to just give me some feedback and let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and if I left something out. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, stay easy.